Today marks 1558 day of day lessons, day reflections. And today we speak about perfect day. And I want to adjust right away the word perfect. I want to move to excellent day. There is no perfect day, but there is excellent day. Doing 80% of great job. That's excellent day. I think that's exactly what you're supposed to seek. Excellent days. Not perfect, excellent days. And I was reflecting that I recently changed my name of the YouTube channel from the journey to a better tomorrow, to the journey to a better today. And I think that you need to really understand, okay, what that today truly means. What is excellent today? And I understood always that there's different seasons, and I don't believe in balance per se of the day, but I truly believe of maybe harmony, and I believe in seasons. So that means that when you really look into overall your life, that could be balanced, but season will be imbalanced. And I'm looking to creating the great today. And I think about the best times when I really was performing the highest level. I always focused on today and being able to know exactly what you want to achieve in that excellent day. And a lot of times, what I really found that when I was performing the highest, the small things that you create in your day, that you know exactly that those small things needs to be included in your day, it just makes day better because you just execute those small wins adds up, and then when those small wins adds up, you have more energy to do the right thing, going above and beyond, and stretch yourself, challenge yourself, improve yourself. So today we'll share 9 things that I think that every single person is supposed to include. Now, sometimes you can really allocate more time into it in different season. And sometimes it's just 5, 10 minutes of that one thing. I think that's extremely important. So today we'll share 9 things, and I think that it could be adjusted, improved, removed things, they added. But those, I think, 9 things are extremely important that every single person is supposed to include. Maybe 5 minutes, maybe an hour. It depends on the season. But every single person is supposed to have those in their life at some point in their life. So number one is spiritual health. Every single person needs to include something for spiritual sense, transcendence. For me, right now, is I read the 3 chapters of New Testament every single day, and that's my Bible. It could be even a chapter a day. At some point, I remember in the past, like a couple of years ago, I even did 2 hours a day of reading. When I wanted to finish a Bible within a month, I read 3 hours every single day for a month. That's just a part of a season. But at the moment, I just allocate 3 chapters, takes about 10, 15 minutes max to read it. And I think that's a beautiful habit to have. And every single person, be able to ask, okay, maybe, maybe faith is not something that's spiritual. Maybe it's something else. But again, what do you do regarding your spiritual health? Number two is physical health. That means exercise, sports. What kind of sports do you do? That could be even walking, stretching, gym, running, biking. There's so many different ways. I think that it doesn't matter as much what kind of sports you do, but at least you do something every single day. And again, this is a very, very important thing to understand. You don't need to do hours of gym. Sometimes you can do like 15 minutes going for a very, very fast walk. That's more than enough sometimes just to really to make a mark that you really did something during that day regarding your physical health. Even doing like cold shower, that's like really a great thing to regarding your mental, emotional, physical health as well. Number three, and that's again number three, moving to mental health. And mental health is really about being able to be mindful, present. And again, what are the best things to really be mindful and present? Sometimes even meditation, 5, 10 minutes, journaling, noting yourself, being able to catch yourself. Are you present and asking questions that really could bring you to present moment? Because mental health is all about being present. I think that a lot of time mental issues are coming because we're living in the past and the future, and we forget that everything is happening right now. And we come back to right now. Right now, there's nothing wrong happening right now. Number four is emotional health. And I think that's again be able to ask, okay, what could I do regarding my emotional health on every single day? Sometimes even being able to really go to foundational things, understand your emotions and name your emotions. transition your emotions because you're not able to really have negative and positive emotion at the same time. I really love that. So that means that if you feel that I have a negative emotion, how I could really transition, not deny it, transition. And I think that's a much more beautiful saying that I don't deny my negative emotions, but I allow myself to feel it through and transition to something more positive. That's something one of the biggest thing that I learned about that one of the best ways and one of the fastest ways to transition is to really be grateful. And think about the gratefulness that you have about your day, about your family, about your health. There's so many things that we can really consider what we can be grateful for. So you move from a negative emotion to gratefulness, and gratefulness brings positive emotion. Number five, and this is extremely important, is connection. And this is relationships. And one thing is that I think that we need to understand is that when we think about connection, we need to really have that some kind of honest conversation with someone else, or we can really have conversation with ourselves as well, because that's one of the most important relationship. The better relation you have with yourself, the easier to have relations with someone else. So we need to really ask, okay, how do I connect with community, with how I socialize? You don't need to do much. Again, and as I said, in some places, 5 minutes is more than enough to really socialize with people to really make sure that you really mark that as excellent day because you connected, you saw other people where they are and included that in your day. Number six, and it's extremely important as well, is financial health. How is your finances? Because the more finances you have, the better you're able to really do the right thing regarding your family. Because I think that when you do not have money in place, sometimes your decision making process could be a little bit distorted because we need to work at work that we don't want to do. Because the more finances are taken care of and when financial stability is in place, we're able to make decisions based on values, not based on money. Because when the money is lacking, sometimes we make decisions based on the money rather than on the values. So financial stability a, creates gives us opportunity to make decisions based on values. And that's again sometimes when you just really look into every single day, a quick 2 3 minutes looking into okay, what did you spend today? What is your budget? Did you allocate your money well? So just 2 3 minutes looking at your budget and where you're at is again one of the just small things you can do. Just I think that being able to really put that emphasis and focus that this is what you're working on. Number seven, and I think that's again is extremely important, is rest and joy. For me, this was extremely difficult because I was always grind, hustle, and that rest and joy was not included. I was out of balance around that. But the thing that what I learned is, as I said, that is not you don't need to really include rest or joy for hours and hours and hours. Maybe what could you do for your joy, for your rest? 5 minutes. I'll get 5 minutes to really rest, relax, recharge. What kind of joy can bring? Even walk, music. It could be dance. It could be any kind of small thing they can do. Like coffee as well. For me, it's having a coffee in my hand, warm, that you're able to smell it, you're able to really taste it. There's just so many different emotions coming in and joy coming just from really going for a walk with a coffee in my hand. That's a small joy. But again, not looking for massive joys, but small things that you can include every single day. Number eight, order or environment. Every single day, I'll get 5 minutes to clean something. Maybe make a bed. Maybe you don't make a bed. Maybe clean a table. Maybe clean a kitchen. Maybe clean a washroom. Like whatever small thing, 5 10 minutes, allocate to really create order around yourself and create order in your environment. Just to make sure, because sometimes I used to be always do that. I allocate Sunday and I do all cleaning on Sunday. But I think that sometimes when it becomes your house mess, it's harder to execute on that reminder. But if you allocate 5 minutes every single day, small parts of your day, and you don't create chaos around your life, I think sometimes it's even better regarding the mental, emotional state as well. I think it's a beautiful thing when you're able to really allocate just a little bit of time just to create more order in every single day. And last one, number nine, that I think that's extremely important in every single day, extremely important, one of the most important things, and that is a meaning and contribution. And I think that we're able to ask, okay, what kind of small act of kindness could I do? And then sometimes it could be even going through a day, maybe they're able to encourage something, maybe you're able to really say something nice, even to cashier or anyone that you can see that they need something for themselves. Maybe able to pray for someone. There's so many different ways to really make sure that you include others, include your meaning. Because I think that when you're able to really do every single day that be something beyond yourself, even going to YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and write a nice comment, review the content that was really that you connected with, and share your thoughts, because I think that a lot of people could potentially find it useful, because people are fighting their own battles, every single person, and just really finding, okay, how could I add value to someone? What is my dedication in my life, and how could I really include others into my life and find purpose, meaning, joy by really adding value to people? I think that every single day is supposed to include something, and as I said, it doesn't require you to do massive things, but requires just a little bit of something every single day, small things. And that's a beautiful thing, when you do small things every single day, that compounds to massive things. And that's exactly what I will be working on, and what I like to do, and I will go back to it. I just write all the things that I want, small things that I want to do every single day, and really mark as dead, dead, and then just those green markers that finished, and it really gives me a massive boost to keep focusing on it, keep doing that. And I think that is a beautiful thing, and sometimes it's required, because when we're going through seasons, we forget what works, because of course things come and go, and forget what works. So going back to the things that works, I think, is extremely important. This is exactly what I will do. I will focus on excellent day, because when you really keep repeating those excellent days, day after day, at some point you realize, wow, that's that's quite a lot that I made progress within those excellent days. So I hope you reflect as well about what is your excellent day, and based on the season, because as I said, it's extremely important to understand what season you're in, and based on that season, what is excellent day for you right now. So I hope you just win, and see you tomorrow.